rainbow ombre cat eyes. Yes, please. Look at the zhuzh. We've got some zhuzh coming up. We've got some stamping, a lot of stamping, some curved lines and some straight lines. And we've also got some bling, a little bit of bling. Hello, gang. Hello, friends. Hello, gang, friends. Shall we get our zhuzh on? Hello. Do you remember from just now? We just watched these. This is the Born Pretty Fantasy Island collection, where you can get 22% off using the link in the description and the code MISSJO20, but it's 22%. We're going to try and make rainbows festive, because why not? Sometimes people have multicolored lights on their tree. Personally, I'm a warm glow tree light kind of person, but rainbows can be festive. So we're going to do 3 nails with that nudie colour, which is called something, definitely has a name. I'll put it in the description. I'll put everything in the description. And then we're going to do 2 in black. This is Madame Glam's Perfect Black, and that other one was Madame Glam as well. And then we're going to take these. So this is, as I said, this is the Fantasy Island collection, and we're going to, this doesn't take skill, this is super easy, no precision necessary, we're just slapping them on. I mean, put them on, don't slap the nail, that would just be messy. But we're going to just use the bottle brush to put them on. If you're doing this on a person, I guess you would use a liner brush or something, but I'm just going to whack them on, not too thick but not too thin, because we're going to ombre them, but not in a stressful way, because they what did you say? Pardon? Oh, sorry, I thought you said something. Because they blend so easily. Oh my goodness, they blend so easily. Because they're the same formula, and they've got the same level of fizz and zhuzh. So they just blend easily. Look at this. We're going to take an ombre brush, and I'm just feathering up to the red and then feathering down. But do you see what I mean? This is not precise. This is just a kind of smush, if you will. And then we'll do the same, the yellow into the orange, and then maybe, and when I'm wiping my brush there, I'm not making a big deal out of that either. I'm just rubbing it on the palette a bit. That will do. And then carry on just blending these together. Just a few little strokes, uppity up, downity down, because obviously red goes into orange easily, orange and yellow, and so on and so forth. And then once we've done that, we're going to zhuzh. If you didn't see the swatching video for these, have a look at the swatching video. They're great. They're so vibrant. I know I've put them on black. Why did I put them on black and not just do them by themselves? Can't remember. I actually can't remember. Oh well. But sometimes cat eyes on black pop a bit more, don't they? But these were vibrant by themselves. Oh, look. Hasn't even been zhuzhed yet. But yeah, these are quite vibrant by themselves without a black, so I'm not sure what I was thinking. But we're going to bring out the zhuzh, Z-H-U-Z-H, and then just a quick sweep down the other side to spread it over the whole nail. And then we're going to take this. I know I used this the other day, but I'm using it again. I will hand paint some snowflakes soon. I think I've done a couple already, and billions in the past. But for now, we're going to use this long strip where there's a whole bunch together. This plate is also from Born Pretty store. Not sure if they do it anymore, but they do have snowflake plates. They've got loads of plates, so check those out as well. We're going to use our scraper just to take off the bits we don't want. There we go. And then we're going to press this over the nail and then rock from side to side to make sure that it goes all the way around the sides, because obviously nails are curved. And I know this whole, you obviously have seen the set in the thumbnail, it's a bit in your face. But I was thinking wrapping paper, because you know that one we did the other day that was just gold with the squirt, you remember. And that made me think wrapping paper, and I thought, how can I make rainbows festive? I'm just going to throw millions of snowflakes at it, and it's going to look like wrapping paper. Look at that! Oh. So now we've got our stamps on. I just added a little bit extra at the bottom because I didn't reach it all the first time. They didn't line up, but that's fine. No one's going to notice. And if they do, well, doesn't matter. So I did 2 of those with the angling the rainbows in the opposite direction. So that's them done. We topped them and they're done. That is some in-your-face Christmas wrapping paper, isn't it? I have got some wrapping paper that is diagonal rainbow ombre stripes like that. It's metallic, but it hasn't got snowflakes on. And now we're doing a French, quite a deep one. So I just did my curve, turned it around. And when I do the other side of the curve, I'm focusing more on the shape that I'm creating, the nail bed shape I'm creating. And that sort of guides me as to where I want my line. But there are more technical ways to do French if you want to faff, just wasn't in the mood to faff. So we cured the black, and then we're going to do the same again on this nail. I started to, crikey, I'm so hot right now. I am wearing a hoodie. What have I got on underneath? Oh, a vest top. And some fluffy socks. And it's 2:38 in the morning, and I'm baking hot. My rad's not on because it's 2:38 in the morning. Why am I so hot? It's boiling. Yes, I put the red on, wanting it to go up the sides, and then thought, no, I do want it still to come at an angle like the other ones. So I then kind of switched it up and started bringing it down into a bit of an angle. But I am using a liner brush here. And just slapping it on. Don't worry. This is super easy. I was going to say there's plenty of room for error, but there kind of is. You won't make any errors because it's just giving it a wiggle, Look at this. Sorry, I keep telling you what to do, but I assume you are looking anyway. So we'll blend these with the Ombre brush, and then we will bring out the zhuzh. These look really nice, even without a zhuzh, which sometimes I look and think, oh, this looks so nice without a zhuzh, but I don't think I have it in me not to zhuzh it. If you were doing a design and you thought, I like that colour without the zhuzh, I would feel, and then I cured it without the zhuzh, top coat all done, I would feel like I had a deep, dark secret that I need to share with people. Like, it's actually a Cateye. It's actually zhuzh-tastic. But you don't have to zhuzh. Look at this though. Yes. Love that. I think the glow is stronger if you concentrate it in one area. Of course it is, Joseph. That's always the case. But I mean, when you bring it all out on one side, I don't know what I'm doing here, and then do a quick stroke down the other side to bring everything from, let's say, the right side running towards the left side, and then you quickly take your magnet away so it's all just spread out over the whole thing. But obviously you do get a more concentrated glow if you leave it in one place. So now we are going to put snowflakes on this French, but obviously we want to get up the sides, which is going to get on the nudie bit, but that's fine. So we'll squeeze that on. Oh, there's a really satisfying thing coming up in this video. I thought it was satisfying anyway. I'm going to, what am I doing? Trying to figure out how I can make two different snowflakes look like one snowflake, just to get a bit on the sides. And now we've got some on the nail bed area, the nudie bit, but that's fine. It's okay, don't worry, trust the process. So we're going to top coat shiny the tip and then cure, and then we can wipe the other stuff off. But we need to use acetone. Isopropyl alcohol won't take off your stamping polish. I mean, it would give it a good go, but it's nail polish, so you need acetone. So we can cure this and then wipe away the other stuff, and obviously everything that's been topped isn't going to come off, so that's fine. Fine. Look how pretty that is. It's very, I kind of got a bit like, my eyes went a bit funny doing this set, just because it's like rainbows and glowing, and then it's covered in a pattern, and the pattern is a lot. It was almost quite dizzying. And then we've velveted the nail bed area. We're going to come back to this. Wasn't sure what to do at that point. I mean, figured bling, but wasn't sure if I wanted to like border the French. So we just put it to the side. And now we are going to do some stripes. Should have done them curved, shouldn't I? Because we've got a curve with the French. But whenever I do curves, and I've said this before, the one at the bottom ends up kind of the tail end of the curve ends up pointing straight down. And I wasn't in the mood to work on that. Actually, you can tell I was not having a good line day. I love line work. Like when I do the characters, I love when it comes to outlining. It's just, even though sometimes it's a bit stressy when things are tiny, but I love it, and I love drawing straight lines and things. But I think where this is a long nail, getting a straight line on a long nail that's a curved surface, I just wasn't having a good line day. Stop trying to blame the nail and things like that. It's me. I was not having a good line day. But I've done them quite thick as well because that means I'd have to do less, and two, because we're going to put the rainbow, ombre, cateye and snowflake stamps inside the black bits. So we needed them thick enough to be able to see, what's going on. How are you all? You all okay? Let me know how you are in the comments. I love to hear from you. And Amanda, hello. I loved your message. I screenshot it because it made me happy. I've screenshot. Oh, I was having some issues with these lines. See, what was I doing? I've screenshot a few of your messages because I keep thinking I need to read them out for like lovers and haters. I haven't done lovers and haters in so long. But I feel like it's better on camera because I can, spend ages berating people who've left me nasty comments, and we're not missing out on instructions for the nails. I just need to get my shit together. I've been saying that for about 3 years, haven't I? I'm working on it, kind of. I'm just watching a lot of tennis, really. That's me working on my shit, watching tennis. Okay, so on these stripes, you could do one colour, one another colour, or do one 2 colours and another one a different 2 colours. But I decided to get the whole rainbow on each of them, but I wanted the red in the middle. So I've imagined the rainbow was a circle. So I've gone red and then yellow, orange and then yellow to the left. And then the last one was the darker blue. So I'll do that next to the red. But I think after this one, I switched out the darker blue for the green or something like that. I got rid of one of the blues just for these stripes because there wasn't that much room. So we just went with one of them. And then I'm just using a detail brush to do the same as what we did with the ombre brush. But just with a detail brush. Again, just some little strokes into one. If one starts to overpower the other one, give your brush a wipe like that, nothing fancy, and then start from the other colour and take it into the one that was overpowering it. So I'm adding a bit more red because the blue kind of took over a bit. And do you know what I did? This is why the nail has been wiped now. You can tell it's not shiny, because I did all of them. I thought, I know what will be quicker. I'll do all the red bits on all of them. Then I'll dip my brush into the orange, do all the orange bits, and the yellow, the blue, the green. And then thought, no, because I want to individually zhuzh them so you can get, you know, a powerful zhuzh on each one instead of trying to get a zhuzh on all of the stripes at the same time. So I had to wipe off and start again. But that was okay. This sort of thing. Easy, but fiddly. Love it. Love it. In my element. It's not difficult, but it is small and detailed, and I really enjoy that. So we'll carry on. This is a different nail. The lines are going in a different direction because I'm doing 2 of them. And that always happens when I do 2. When I'm editing, I don't sort of think about it, and we just have a bit of this one and then a bit of that one. But we're doing the same on both of them. But I'm doing them differently here. So I've done... We're doing them the same, but I'm doing them differently. I had the red in the middle still, but to the left of the red on the other one, I had the orange and yellow. But now I've got the blue and the green and the orange and yellow on the other side, just because the angles of the stripes are going in a different direction. Oh goodness, here we go. Do you ever, when you're talking to someone and you realise that you've been talking for, you know, let's say 30 seconds, and then you sort of think, now I'm just rambling and just nonsense is coming out, and I really should stop, but I don't know how. That's what happens in all my videos. Okay, so where I'm going accidentally getting some on the nudie bits, I'm just using a white, what's it called? Clean up brush. That's what we call it. Just, I've wet it on a lint wipe that has got some isopropyl alcohol on it, because you don't want it soaking, but you just want it wet enough to wipe off the mistake without just spreading it further. So we're going to zhuzh all of these. Look how pretty. What? Maybe I shouldn't have put them on black, you know. I don't know. I mean, they still look amazing, but I feel like, oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, trying to get those lines to match up, which no, it's not too bad a job. I was having a mare of it. I don't know why. So many times I've done it without looking at the other one, because just not thinking about it. And I've been like, oh, look, they match perfectly. This one, I was intentionally trying to get them to match. Oh, I was having a day. So now we're going to, what have we done? We velveted them, the whole thing. And now we're going to pick up our stamp again. Oh, this broke. My stamper broke. I'll show you at the end, but it's still usable. Oh, I tried to take some off with the bit of the stamper that I'd used to scrape. So that just smooshed it everywhere, but I'll just give it a sec to dry. This is how quick it dries. It's ready to pick off now. And then we can stamp over the whole nail again. And again, we're going to get it all over our cream bits, nudie bits. Cover your nudie bits in snowflakes. And then, do I need to add more? Yes. Sometimes you can get another stamp out of your plate before wiping off the previous polish. If they're, you know, etched enough, deep enough. But probably not a third, because some of the engravings have obviously filled up with the polish, but sometimes you can get another one out of them. And then trying to figure out how to line this up. You know, when you're just being a bit of a knob, your brain's just not quite working. I was having one of those days. Maybe it was just because I was so blind by the rainbows and the fussiness of this set. Like, it's not fussy to do. I mean, it's any nail stuff's somewhat fussy, I suppose, when you're doing nail art, but it's not difficult fussy. But the design was kind of fussy to my eyes. Like, even looking at it now, I'm like, am I getting a headache from all the snowflakes? Is it snowflake overkill? I think is what it might be. But I kind of love it at the same time. because it does look like wrapping paper. So now we're going to, I said that we've mapped the whole thing, or velveted, and we stamped, and then we're just going to top the stripes. But cure after each one, because stamping polish doesn't like gel polish and it wants to separate from it. So get it covered. Oh, look at this, it's satisfying. We're going to watch it again in slow motion because it was so satisfying. Look, covered in the stuff. Quick wipe with acetone. Oh, look at, that was so satisfying. I'll show you doing the next one as well. Oh, and there it is with the flash. But doesn't that look, well, I was talking about something else, wasn't I? Oh yeah, let me finish that thought. Cover your strip with top coat that's got the snowflakes on, but definitely cure after each one because it can separate from gel polish. So once I covered a strip, I just quickly sort of went up and down over it again just to make sure that where the first bit I started hadn't started to come away or move away or separate from the stamping polish. Does that make sense? I think so. And then just quickly cure it so that polish is in there. And what was I just going to say? The other thing, stripes, wiping with acetone. Oh yeah, just the way it looks. I just feel like it looks more complex than it is. You know, like how did you get those stripes and the snowflakes in those stripes without getting it? Maybe it's just me. Maybe everyone else looks at it and goes, that looks really super easy. And it is. But I just feel like it's one of those designs, especially the stripe ones, that looks more like, how did you do that? You know, for me anyway. And now we're just going to, I didn't know what to do on this. So I'm just going to put some rainbow crystals on. I knew I wanted to do crystals, but I wasn't sure. I tried out a few different big patterns and it looked a bit too much, like filling up almost the whole middle of it with really big crystals. So we're just going to do a line around the French. Doesn't go all the way around. Doesn't need to because we've got so much rainbow stuff going on that you can't tell anyway. And then a line across the top because that's how exciting I am. And now we're going to have a little clean up. Wasn't too messy. There were some hairy moments with the crystals though, because I had I had the blue, the red, the green, the same as those blue and red trays. That little gold tray there that I didn't use. I had some pots. Oh, one of the pots I knocked over, of course. But yeah, there was some moments where, you know, when I've got my desk and it's a decent size. I've got an L-shaped desk. But I feel like when you're doing it, everything is right around you, close to you and near you, obviously, because you need to reach it. And everything's just so precariously balanced. If you knock something over, then there's, you know, it's just a bit hairy. Oh, and look, I need to watch this back in slow-mo. Because when did that break? Because I don't think it's broken there. The stamper. But some of the bit that you hold has broken off. And I looked for it, couldn't find it anywhere. I mean, it is a bit of clear plastic, so it's not screaming to be found. But I couldn't find it. I'm sure I'll find it if I walk around in bare feet and cut my foot open. I'm just topping up my acetone and isopropyl, cleaning up my palettes once I'm finished with them. Remember that woman? God. Oh yeah, look, great big chunk out of it. Where did it go? And I was staring thinking, am I staring right at it? But I just don't see it. Couldn't find it. And now the bottom bit doesn't stay in it properly, but so sad day. But at least the actual stampers are fine and I can still use it. It's no problem, but it's sad nonetheless. Just going to give everything a wipe. And then, and me, because I was covered in stamping polish. And then we will have a look at the final set. Do you like the tidy ups? I quite like watching things get cleaned and tidied. So why not in the nail world as well, you know? It doesn't have to be some stranger's filthy kitchen. It can be enjoyable to watch nail stuff be tidied up, right? And then the final set is as follows. Come on, woman, why is it taking you so long? It took 12 minutes, actually. the full clip was of tidying up. So this is the set. It's in your face. It's very snowy. It's stripy. It's rainbow. It's ombre. It's cateye. It's snowflakes. It's bling. It's French. It's a lot. Is it too much though? Would you wear it? Let me know if you think it's a tad too much. Is it a bit OTT? You know, I feel like it. I know a client that I used to have would love this. She'd be all over that. But let me know what you think. Don't forget you can get, hand, because sometimes hand. You can get 22% off at Born Pretty, and they're only like 23 quid anyway for that whole set. So amazing. Come say hello in the comments. I love to hear from you. Like, hype, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.